Hi guys, Silent Assassin here, and welcome back to another Silent Assassin Reviews. Haven't done one of these in ages, and it is going to be on Gotham Season 3, which I finally finished after months of it being out, and the fucking Season 4's almost out, like, in a few weeks, I think, so, brilliant. I'm going to give my review of Gotham Season 3. I actually really enjoyed it, for the most part. Um, I can't remember much of what happened at the start of the season, but I liked. There's certain points I liked. Um, Penguin is sort of at the start the leader-ish again, but he becomes mayor. That was it. He becomes the mayor and gets the Riddler's help or Edward Nigma's help because he wasn't the Riddler at that point. And I really liked their dynamic that they got going on. So that was good. And I didn't. I'm not too sure. Oh, fucking spoilers before I say anything else. Massive spoilers. Um, I'm not too sure about Edward and Penguin's sort of relationship that they had going on, or the Penguin's relationship he had going on. Not too sure about that, to be honest. I don't know about making the Penguin gay. I know that the actor is gay in real life, but I'm not too sure about making the Penguin gay. Um, I did like how the Riddler was. I liked how his origins gone on through the seasons so far. So in the season one, he started off as just sort of, I wouldn't say normal, but a bit weird, and then how he murdered Miss Kringle's boyfriend at the time, and then obviously how he kept murdering people, and that slowly drove him to insanity, supposedly insanity, and then he was cured when Penguin got him out. But I do like how they've made his character, and I do like how the Penguin went as well. So Riddler kills Penguin after Penguin gets rejected by Riddler. I know I'm going a bit weird here, sort of explaining it, but I'm doing this all in one take and um, trying to remember what happened. But yeah, anyway, I did like how that sort of thing went, and then right at the end, when basically the whole season was them two, well, the rest of the season was them two after the Penguin come back through Poison Ivy, which I'm not too sure about Poison Ivy's character. When they came back, um, I did like how it was just them two trying to kill each other off, and how Penguin sort of planned the Riddler to be trapped right at the end in the last episode in the ice. That was a brilliant thing. How Penguin was like, "Haha, you think you're smart, bitch." So I liked the ending of their sort of little story at the minute. Um, Bruce Wayne's whole story with the Court of Owls. I didn't really like the Court of Owls and Jim Gordon's bit with the Court of Owls. The Tech virus. mm, I'm not too sure about the Tech virus. I did like the Mad Hatter, and I liked Jervis Tech. I don't know if he was actually called the Mad Hatter yet. Um, but that was okay. I liked him as a villain. I didn't really like what they did with Lee at the end when they went made her like Barbara 2.0, because she just was just another Gordon's insane girlfriend, and I suppose she's sort of cured now, ish. Like at the end of the thing, she kind of was cured, but I don't know. I don't know how I can just let her go like that, to be honest. But still, that was a bit weird. Um, the whole Bruce Wayne brainwashed thing was a bit off. When he stabbed Alfred, broke through his conditioning fairly quickly. Ra's al Ghul, that sort of thing, right at the end, I'm not too sure about either. Um, I did, I did like how they sort of borrowed the idea of the gas. Well, it's not like the fear gas, but like the same sort of story from Batman Begins, where they had like the gas that we went through the city on the train, but this time it was just sort of on the ground. Um, I I don't get the tech virus. Like I like how it makes people go insane or like what they really desire or whatever. but I don't get how it gives them like super strength. That doesn't really make sense. I liked how the Penguin got like a mini army of freaks. He didn't get like all of them, which was quite disappointing that you only saw like two of them, which was um, Firefly and Mr. Freeze. Which Mr. Freeze's character is sort of the one character from Gotham that I'm not too sold on. Like, out of all the characters in Gotham, I think they've done brilliantly. I love the Penguin's character. I love how he's been portrayed by. Oh, I'm not gonna get the name right. It's Corey something. Corey Robin Smith, is it? Or Robin Corey Smith? Something like that. But love that actor. Um, I love the Riddler. The Riddler has been done perfectly, in my opinion, in Gotham. He is perfect. I love the Riddler. He probably one of my favorite characters. Uh, oh, I haven't mentioned. No, I'll come to that bit in a minute. Yeah, all the characters. Jim Gordon, love his character. Bruce, he's done really well. Alfred, played by Sean Pertwee, son of John Pertwee, who played the Third Doctor. He is brilliant. Um, but not every character I think is just perfect for the role. Um, Going to the mid-season finale of Gotham with Jerome Velasco. Absolutely loved it. I saw most of his scenes on YouTube, but I absolutely loved watching the episodes with Jerome Velasco. I've said it before, he's one of my favorite characters. I don't think he's my he's my favorite character for sort of how much fun he has with it and how he's been sort of made as a character. But I'd say my favorite actual like plotted character would probably have to be the Riddler. I think out of all the characters, I really like the Riddler or Edward Nygma. I like his progression. Or the Penguin. You see, there's so many characters in Gotham that I fucking love. Um, oh, Selena and Bruce's sort of thing they've got going on as well through the season. I was really wanting them to get together, and then at the end of the season, it's always one of them that fucks up the other one. Like one of them's trying to be like really nice to the other one. Like say, um, Selena's mum comes back for an episode or two, and Bruce tries to support Selena, but Selena's like, "Oh, you wouldn't understand," and Bruce will say something, and then Selena will walk off, or just the other way around. One of them always walks off. They're never on the right fucking side. Just get together. I don't know why I'm complaining about this. Well, they should just get together. I mean, they probably will, but still. I mean, one of them's got to become Batman, one of them's got to become Catwoman, so probably won't get together for a long time yet. Season finale, I loved the season finale. Mid-season finale, even, should I say. Um, what else is there? Right at the end. Alright, okay. Skipping to the end of the season 3. I personally think that if, well, I know there's going to be a season 4, but I personally think that if Gotham was to have an ending, it would have been at season 3. So season 1, they did fairly good, but they set up loads of stuff for season 2. Like they set up, what did they do? All the Indian Hill stuff, I think. Did they set that up in season 1? I can't remember how season 1 ended. But yeah, I think they set up some stuff for season 2. Season 2, like Fish Mooney broke out and all this other stuff, and there was the truck and Penguin and there was the Court of Owls stuff. Clearly, they were setting up season 3. Season 3, season three's ending, to me, like the last 2 episodes, which I'm pretty sure was like 2-hour special. Um, to me, that felt like that could have been the end of Gotham. Like it could have led into all the Batman stuff. It ended so perfectly, in my opinion. I honestly, for like the last few episodes, because I buy them on DVD, that's why it took me so long to watch them all. Because I only have time to watch DVDs when I'm at my grandparents' house, when there's nothing else for me to do. And so I would watch them at home, but I just don't really feel like watching stuff when I'm at home because I've got all my other stuff that I can get done. So when I'm there, it's just easier to watch them there. But so yeah, I watched the last few episodes at my grandparents this weekend. Which will be like last weekend or the weekend before by the time this goes out. But like just watching it, so you had so many good things like Butch gets killed, Barbara gets killed. Again, spoilers. Butch gets killed, Barbara gets killed, Butch gets revealed as Cyrus Gold, and that sets up Like it doesn't have to set up something like now. It could set up something in the far future. Like if I didn't know that the Gotham season 4 was going to be a thing, I would have assumed that they could have set that up. Like say if they said right, that's all we're doing, that could have set up Cyrus Gold ages into Batman's future or Bruce Wayne's future, so he could fight him then. Barbara dying, so we don't have to worry about her character anymore. And then when Jim Gordon finally does settle down with whoever and has a daughter to become Batgirl, he'd have a reason to call her Barbara for well weird psychotic reasons, but still. Um, Lee leaves. That could give something for Gordon to do in the future. Tabitha and Catwoman or Selina, they sort of start working together at the end, or like walk off into the sunset. Bruce puts on the mask for the first time. Um, Selina sort of finally decides that she doesn't want to just survive anymore. She wants more. That could set up more stuff. Penguin opening the Iceberg Lounge. There's so much stuff in the season finale that sets up not just like season 4, obviously, but like the future. Like Ra's al Ghul, he said, "Oh, you, even though you broke through your conditioning, you will be my heir." That could set up stuff for Bruce way in the future. That doesn't have to be Gotham season 4. That can be way in the future. Just the ending of Gotham season 3 to me would be the perfect end. Yes, it sets up things like the other seasons do, but they never have to like. It doesn't like the freaks escaping in the end of season 2. That would have to happen fairly quickly. They couldn't put that off for like years while Batman becomes Batman. But like Butcher's death becoming Cyrus Gold or Solomon Grundy, spoilers. um, but that could come way in the future. Penguin's establishment, that could grow and fall and grow and fall by the time Batman becomes a thing. The Riddler could have thawed out by at some point, and all this other stuff that could happen like way in the future. It just sets up so much future things rather than things that have to happen now. Like as I said, season 2, Hugo Strange's freaks escape with Fish Mooney. Like that stuff kind of has to happen like that. You can't just like say, oh, and then the freaks went into hiding for a few years, and then they came back when Batman was resurfaced. All this stuff, like, it's so good. The end of season 3, absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. um, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I loved Gotham season 3, and from what I've seen from the trailers, season 4 could be pretty good because it's got the Scarecrow in it. Scarecrow, one of my medium favourite characters. I'm not too sure on Scarecrow. I liked him in Arkham Knight, but even then, his sort of motives were a bit weird. I'm not too sure about his motives. I can't actually remember too much about what happened in Arkham Knight, to be fair, with the Scarecrow, because the main villain wasn't really the Scarecrow. It was the Joker. And it was sort of Batman, sort of, I don't know, he just wasn't the Joker. It wasn't Scarecrow even, that was the main villain of Arkham Knight. I mean, it says it in the title, Arkham Knight. Yeah, he's the one you fight at the end, but still. It's got Batman actually wearing a mask. I'm not too sure about that. I don't really like his suit. The more I look at it, I sort of think, it could be okay, but I don't know. So I'm really hoping that they don't fuck up season 4 after they made such a good season finale in season 3. What I really want in season 4, at least for the beginning, no big cult things like last season it was like the cult of Saint Thomas or fucking Theo Gallivant stuff. No cult stuff like the Court of Owls or the League of Assassins. None of that. Just Bullock, Gordon, doing some crime fighting shit, having a new case every week like they did in season 1. Maybe having a slight, and I mean slight, hint of things behind the scenes, but not for the first few episodes, or maybe for like the first 10, I'd say. Having the villains sort of do their own thing, Riddler coming out of the icebox and sort of planning his revenge on Penguin. Maybe Penguin building up more of an empire, maybe losing it, maybe getting it back again. I hate seeing Penguin without an empire, because Penguin's a lot smarter than people think. Like Penguin and Riddler, well, the Riddler's more smart in like random shit. The Penguin's more smart in like the street smarts. But like that sort of thing, just bring us. I really liked season 1 and 2. I've heard a few people don't like season two, but I really liked season two and three. Um, but yeah, a little bit less of the sort of overarching cult stuff. Go back to where Gordon, Bullock, they're both cops, just doing cop stuff. Maybe taking down. Maybe that's what they could do. Is have like an overarching plot where they're trying to take down the mysterious man who's only been described to have a scarecrow mask and to be using his fear toxin at random people. Just have that as like the main overarching thing, but have villains like random criminals in between that. That's what I want from season four. And then maybe near the end have some more sort of League of Assassins stuff with Bruce Wayne as he slowly becomes more and more close to the Batman through the series. But don't make him Batman straight away. Build him up to it. Give him some morals. Have Alfred teach him a few things about restraint, maybe. How he can't just go around killing people. He has to have rules, like he said in season three. Um, Start making him into the Batman sort of person. Maybe build like a pseudo Batcave, like out of the bunker that he had in season one and two, which I don't think we've seen at all in season three. 'Cause, yeah, remember that bunker with that computer that he was trying to fix, and then it got destroyed, and then he like didn't use it again. I think I don't remember him actually fixing that computer after Alfred sort of hit it with a hammer. But yeah, so just go back a little bit, just go back a bit, just slow things down, just give us a I wouldn't say simpler story, but not everything has to be connected. Like say, as I mentioned, Bruce Wayne's killer was connected to Indian Hill, and Indian Hill was connected to the Court of Owls, and the Court of Owls was connected to the League of Assassins, sort of. But just turn it down a bit. We don't need to have all these connections. Just chill. Yeah, I think that's my rant over. What score would I give it? Because I don't know if I scored the last Gotham seasons. I'd give this one a solid. I'd give this one a liquid. Not a solid, like a very fine liquid. I want to say. I want to say 9, but I'm gonna go with 8.5. There was certain bits that I really didn't like. Certain things that I didn't particularly mind. Certain things that I loved, which brings it up to an 8. I can't go lower than an 8. So I'm gonna say 8.5. Because it was so good. The ending alone brought the whole all of Gotham together. The ending of season 3 brought everything. Sort of, oh, it was perfect. Anyway, I've been Satsas and you've been yourselves. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, I know not a lot of people like just sort of commentaries with um, reviews of things that they might not care about. Like a lot of people I've heard don't really like Gotham. I fucking love Gotham. It's brilliant. And if you haven't seen it, then give it a watch if you're a Batman or sort of if you're a cop sort of fan. Like if you like cop shows, watch it. It's a little bit far fetched, and it uses a lot of Batman mythology, but it's really good. I absolutely love Gotham. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Stats Less News and yourselves. Yeah.